Hi everyone, my name is Crystal Lynch. Back at it again with the career profile number two. The career that I decided to do for this one is a family therapist. The as far as my example organization that I was able to choose from, I picked one that was from Idaho Falls. It was a family clinical environment that they counsel with both the family and married couples for that career. Someone that I knew in this career, um, I submitted my assignment, but then I went back and I was able to find someone that I knew personally. His name is Brother Williams. He's actually a family therapist on campus. He's the only licensed family therapist on campus, and he was actually in my ward last semester. He was like the first counselor in the bishopric, and I was able to sit down and talk with him and get to know a little bit more about specifically what he does as far as a family therapist. And that was very good for me to see and to observe those kinds of working environments that he was in. Um, as far as the working environment that he works in or that a family therapist would work in, it's usually very low key for the most part. It is something that um, you pick all your own hours for the most part. You decide whether it's 20 to 60 hours a week if you're willing to work with that many people and be able to schedule as many as you can and be able to work back to back and work with other people's schedules, which can be stressful at times as far as being a family therapist. But the working environment, that was kind of more the stressors, but the working environment is your own practice unless you're working under a company. Um, and you work in an environment that is almost like a doctor's office, I guess you could say. And so I think it would be a doctor's office in that viewpoint. Again, typical stressors, working around people's schedules and being able to work efficiently with other people that you know. Benefits in this field, um, you are able to consistently work with others and be able to have that, be able to counsel with families, be able to know that what you're doing is making a difference in the home, and being able to work with the children, be able to work with parents, and be able to work with married couples, and let them know that sometimes we as people may feel that we're not doing what we're supposed to be doing, or we don't do a good enough job. And I think that that family therapist does a really good job of reassuring people if they um, feel inadequate for those positions, I guess you could say, within the family. Um, some common job tasks would be to potentially work with people who, obviously, again, who come to the family therapist because, again, they feel that there are some specific issues that are happening within the home or within the family. Um, you'll also be working with issues that affect mental health, people's well-beings. But I guess you could say, but in my research, many therapists approach the issue of being wellness and being able to better themselves through this experience, being able to help others. So I think that's really important as far as that goes. And then when it comes to educational requirements, it is required that you do have your bachelor's degree, and then you must get your marriage and family therapist license, or you need to get licensed to become a therapist. So that will require grad school going to I think it said what about 1.5 to 2 years. We'll take that, and then you have to take the test as far as to become a licensed therapist, and that then will you receive your license and you will be able to begin practicing. Um, you need to earn your master's degree in counseling or marriage and family therapy. So specifically under those degrees. Um, your starting salary range when you first start out is around $48,000, and then you can work your way up to $78,000, just depending where you're at. Because obviously, opening your practice and first, well, you will not be making a lot of money. But as you gain experience under others and other people who come in to see you, they will then be able to gain experience and be able to get more money for doing that. Other information concerning this job or career is that you will be understanding a subject that will eventually be able to help you out, not just those people around you that you're counseling with, but it'll also be able to help you within your family life as well. And I think that's very important. Specifically, that's why I chose this, is because I know that it won't only help me in a career, but it will also help me in my own family life. So marriage and family therapy